So today I've had a great opportunity to speak with Tony and Karen from the Inspira organization. Thank you so much for being on the show, Karen. Now we heard before about some opportunities for adults who are looking to expand their skill set or get into maybe a new field. You focus on something different though with Inspira. Can you tell me about the programs that you focus on?
Okay, so we also provide some one-to-one support for adults and young people. Our adult program is for those who are aged 19 and above, and you don't have to be unemployed to access this advice. It's called the National Career Service, and what it does is it provides you with one-to-one appointments with one of our fantastic advisors, where you can talk about anything you would like to help you on your career journey. And like I say, it's not just for people that are currently unemployed and kind of trying to find their way through the woods a little bit. It's also for people that are unemployed or maybe even furloughed at this moment in time that maybe want to explore what other options are available to them, how they can take the skills that they already have and put that into a different career path or a different job sector. And those appointments, I mean, what's been fantastic is we've actually managed to increase our capacity. So if people would like an appointment, they can get sort of fitted up with their appointment fairly quickly. We offer telephone appointments, but we do have some capacity for face-to-face. As Tony mentioned before, our centre is so COVID safe. We can manage that very, very safely for those people that would rather speak to somebody in the flesh, as it were, rather than over a telephone.
Yeah, I always find with the Zoom interviews, there's a little bit of if you're not very confident with technology and this sort of thing, it can be a little bit off-putting. So it's good to have that other option available. It's more sort of accessible to both groups of people.
Yeah.
So you have that. And one of the things that Tony talked about is that for the specific courses, the security course and the construction course, one of the eligibility requirements is that you are unemployed, not necessarily on benefits, but you can't be in paid employment at the time. Is there any sort of eligibility requirement or sort of those sorts of rules that apply for these programs?
So for the national careers appointments, absolutely not. Like I say, as long as you are age 19 and above, you can book yourself in and you can have an appointment. We do also offer advisor appointments for the younger members of our community. So for our young people that have maybe just left school, 16, 17, 18 years old, that currently aren't in any education or employment or training, and they also have a service available to them where they can contact us, again, an appointment over the phone or in face-to-face if they prefer, with one of our advisors. And the whole point of those is to start looking at the options that are available, exploring the kind of things the young person might be interested in, and really, really supporting them and signposting them and helping them on the start of their career journey, because that's where they are. Young people of that age, if you are 16, 17 and 18, you're at the start of your career journey, and it can be pretty daunting, and we're there to help you and provide that a little roadmap to get you where you would like to be and into something really positive.
I think when you're at that age, it's already a pretty tough age anyway, but
Absolutely.
there's a pressure that if you don't know what you want to do, if you don't have this big dream of who you're going to be as an adult, then you might feel like you're failing, or that everybody else knows what they're doing and you don't. Where it sounds like with this opportunity, it's not necessarily about saying this is the path you're on. It's more like, look, there's all these paths. Which one looks interesting to you?
Absolutely. I think one of the wonderful things about the way that our world works nowadays is that you're not actually expected to pick something at 16 that you're going to do until you retire. Our career paths, and we call it a path, but really it's lots of little stepping stones and little jumps and little bridges where we can try something, and then if that isn't for us, we can try something else. But we still gained a ton of skills and experience that we can take with us on our way. So even if you try down one road and it isn't for you, you haven't lost anything, but you've learned something valuable. And I think that's maybe where some young people might feel quite scared. They've got to make huge decisions, and they really don't. It's on about looking at, and I'm sorry, I'm going to quote Anna from Frozen here, it's the next right thing. What's the next step? And that can be a very, very small step, or it can be a bigger step if you're feeling braver.
I've told you before in the break that I've had actually. It's been a while since I counted it up, but it's over 20 jobs, which doesn't sound, if you're an employee, you think, oh, wow, she moves around a lot. But the truth is, they're all very different. I've worked in animal care and the film industry. I've worked in education and service and all sorts of things. And as you say, each one has a different experience. And, every step of the way, you learn some new skills. So
yeah.
When you get to, something that you really love, you can look back and say, actually, you know what? Look at all these things that I've tried, and it helps you sort of figure out, sort of narrow down what really excites you.
Absolutely. And one of the things that is really valuable could be like voluntary work or work placements, because sometimes it's just as important to find out what doesn't really excite you and what doesn't really motivate you, as well as knowing what does spark that passion. And no experience is wasted, no exploratory steps in any direction are wasted, because you will learn so much and you've got that to take forward into the next experience.
I cannot wait to hear more about this program. If I am a young person, or if I am a family member or carer for somebody who's that age group, 16, 17, and 18, and also the 19 plus National Career Service, how would I get in touch with you to find out more information?
Well, it's really nice and simple, because we keep it the same for no matter what you'd like to inquire about. So we do have our Facebook page, which is at Inspira for Life, which Tony mentions. We also have inspira.org.uk, which is our main website. You can go on there. You can actually book appointments through that website yourself and pick it for a day and a time that suits you really well. There's also information about our courses on there that you can book through the website, as well as having a phone number that you can ring as well.
Thank you so much for being on. Please keep me updated. And
absolutely.
Yeah, have a great day.
Thank you very much. Bye. Take care.